It is called the Hermit Kingdom because of how secluded it is from the rest of the world thanks to the strict and authoritarian regime that runs the country. But cracks have emerged in the tough exterior that North Korea likes to show globally, with its leader Kim Jong-un admitting recently that the food situation in the country is getting tense. Humanitarian organizations have issued urgent appeals for other countries to engage with nuclear-powered North Korea so that they can offer help, but Pyongyang has previously spurned any attempt to bail it out. How bad is the situation? While discussing any developments in North Korea, it has to be remembered that it is one of the most secretive countries in the world, and it is with great difficulty that any news trickles out to the world at large. Against this backdrop came the COVID-19 pandemic, and what was already a country behind a thick veil only clamped down harder on exchanges with the outside world. What suffered as a result, experts say, was not only the flow of information, scant at the best of times, but also of food and other trade items that brought the people resources to meet basic needs. At a plenary meeting of the Workers' Party of Korea, which runs the country, Kim said, "The people's food situation is now getting tense as the agricultural sector failed to fulfill its grain production plan due to the damage by typhoon last year." According to reports, a kilo of bananas costs upwards of 3,000 rupees while a kilogram of corn is selling for more than 204 rupees. Is North Korea self-sufficient in food? The simple answer is no. The country does not produce all the food it needs every year and heavily relies on neighboring China mainly to meet its food requirements. The simple answer is no. The country does not produce all the food it needs every year and heavily relies on neighboring China mainly to meet its food requirements. Consider this. A Food and Agricultural Organization (FAO) report dated the 14th of June, 2021, noted that production prospects for the 2020-21 minor early season winter, spring crops, for harvest in June, are generally favorable. The report said that the 2020-21 aggregate food crop production is forecast at a near average level of 5.6 million tons. But despite this positive outlook, the report concluded that the uncovered food gap is estimated at about 860,000 tons, equivalent to approximately 2.3 months of food use, for North Korea. A 2018 report by FAO had said that North Korea is one among 40 countries in need of external assistance for food. The reasons why the country was deemed to be in need of aid may not have changed dramatically in the 3 years since, especially with Kim himself admitting that its food production plans had failed. FAO had flagged widespread lack of access caused by localized shortfalls, below average outputs for rice due to erratic rains and low irrigation supplies, and diminished yields caused by unfavorable weather, as the main factors why food insecurity continues to remain a key concern in DPR Korea. There is obviously the information vacuum when it comes to Pyongyang, but even so, it is clear that when a favorable forecast had hinted at a shortage, the impact of typhoons that Kim spoke about would have only served to worsen the crisis. But it may not be the weather alone that deserves blame.